Looks like we're good. Can everybody hear me? I'm just trying to test. If you can hear me and you're already logged in, just write a comment in the chat bar on the side if you're able to do that. I think you're able to do that, and just let me know so that I know that it's coming through. I'm also just trying to, I'm going to pull this up on YouTube while we're doing this. Again, hi everybody. If you don't know who I am, my name is Stephen Babcock, S-T-E-P-H-E-N, by the way, Babcock. And we're doing a live stream here as part of Lattice Concerts. And I just want to make sure we're all square. It's 7 o'clock, so we'll play for about an hour. And I'm definitely live. Great, that's awesome. I'm just checking on YouTube. I just want to make sure we're all square. There we go, that's good. Playing back, sounds good. Hopefully you guys are doing great. Thanks so much for hanging out. Hi, how are you? Very cool. People are logging in, checking it out. Awesome. So I'm a singer-songwriter. I actually happen to know Cody Ron, who knows Elsa. Obviously, they're married, if you didn't already know that. But Cody Ron is the drummer in my band. Hi, Elsa. And so they asked me to do some songs acoustic. And so I'm going to do some songs acoustic. Or maybe with like my electric guitar, but basically solo music stuff. Awesome. Let's see here. Let's do an old favorite. And what I'll try to do as far as formatting this evening or this live stream is I'm going to try to play a bunch of new stuff as well. Just songs that I've never released, songs that some that I haven't ever even shown anybody, honestly. Some that are kind of new that I've shown a few people but haven't really taken out for a walk yet, so to speak. But I will play some old favorites as well. This song is one of the first songs I wrote for my last record called Fiction, and it's called 5A. So here we go. Hey, Jeff. She was an hourglass, but she could spare no time. She was so stubborn, she'd break this heart of mine. All of the words, well, why do we have to say goodbye? Masking the truth under her alibi. Well, won't you tell me something I want to hear now, honey? Won't you tell me something I want to hear? Oh, well, she lives up in 5A, things she never does wrong. Is it bad that I miss her mother more than I miss her? She lives up in 5A, making excuses like it's going out of style. Just to think I said I never loved anything more. She missed me, somehow that's a lie. Don't understand how you look me in the eye. Should be ashamed, well, I'm to blame, I'm the reason why. And I let go of it at the dead of night. Well, won't you tell me something I wanna hear now, honey? Won't you tell me something I wanna hear? Oh, well, she lives up in 5A, thinking she never does wrong. Is it bad that I miss her mother more than I miss her? She lives up in 5A, making excuses like it's going out of style. Don't you think I said I never loved anything more? I won't be bitter, well, fell in love with killer, yeah. I guess it's on me. And if you just take me back, I would swear I'd retract every misspelled line all the time. Oh, now and she lives up in 5A, thinking she never does wrong. Is it bad that I miss her mother more than I miss her? She lives up in 5A, making excuses like it's going out of style. Don't you think I said I never loved anything more? Thank you. So also, if that's like the first song, thank you, that's 5A. Please let me know if the audio sounds okay. I think it should be okay. I feel like my audio input is pretty good. Yep, I'm just checking everything again. Thanks, Jeff. Jeff, you played that song probably more times than you can count. So Jeff plays guitar with me, and a lot of the people I'm sure who will be hopping in. I was speaking earlier to Cody Ron and Alex, and obviously Elsa. You know, Elsa hasn't played with me, but obviously Elsa's very, you know, tied into the music that I've been doing, and Cody and Jeff and everybody has been a huge part of the music that I make. So it's really good to have them here and a part of this. This is fun. Let's do this. Let me open this up because Jeff's here, and I kind of want to show him a new song. Some of these songs, I spent most of quarantine working on new songs, trying to just finish things up or try new ideas, or just explore other options. A lot of the music that I write has been very much like an Americana, folksy vein. Not that any of these new songs are any different from that, but this hopefully is just a little different, a little bit of a step in a new direction. I'll also be playing a little bit of electric guitar later, so that is actually kind of new, but we'll give this a shot. The song is called Bowery, and I wrote it about New York City and a breakup I went through. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Made up my mind, but I guess that you knew that by the way you hung on every word. You made a scene, but we can't agree that I was already halfway out the door. But I guess what I'm saying is I don't ever wanna be like this, and I just wanna love you. Kinda hate myself as I tangle with the memory of those days out on the Bowery. On the Bowery, you told your friends that I didn't mean it. Oh, it's a rude awakening. I can't keep up with what you've been saying. Weaving different fairy tales. But I guess what I'm saying is I don't ever wanna be like this, I just wanna love you. Kinda hate myself as I tangle with the memory of those days out on the Bowery, on the Bowery. By the time this is over, it's gonna feel like no time has passed at all. By the time this is over, it's gonna feel like no time has passed at all. Nice. Cool. New songs. Yep, new songs. Thanks so much, Levin. Jeff, what's cooking? Everybody, how's everybody doing? Is everything sounding good, hopefully? Cool. That's a new song. It's called Bowery. I've only played it a few times, and I wrote it. Thank you. Thanks, Jeff. See, I'm trying to impress the guys in the band. That's really what it's all about. I feel like what's funny is what I'm really lucky to say is that I have a band full of amazing musicians that are just excellent at what they do. And so it's my job as the songwriter part of all of it in a lot of ways is to impress them, go to a band practice and be like, guys, I got this new thing. It's going to be ripping. And then you want to and if they're like, and it's like, then you know that song isn't going to work. So that's always part of it. So I'm glad to see that you guys like it. I'm glad to see some of the bandmates like it. That's good. This is kind of a fun little stream. I haven't done one for the guys yet, and for everybody else, obviously watching too. So hopefully wherever you are on Thursday, hopefully if you imbibe in some beverages, it's Thirsty Thursday. So hopefully you're having a beer. I'm actually not at the moment because I'm playing, but I probably will after. But let's do another new song. This song is an acoustic E song. Oh, let me open it up again. Computer's a little wacky. And this is kind of a love song. I haven't written a lot of love songs in my lifetime career as a writer. But I happen to like this song, and I played it a few times for some friends, and they seem to like it, and so that usually is a good sign that it will be all right. So the song is called Bukowski, solely for the fact that I actually love Charles Bukowski's writing, and I wanted to find a way to incorporate that name into a song. And then I built this whole idea around it about, well, you'll hear it, and then you can say, I like that story, or you're like, nah, it was all right. Not a big fan. We'll see. You guys let me know. Here we go. You just turn up a tornado, sifting through a sea of heads, and I watch you unassuming, makes me wish that I was dead. As your hair falls, I remember when you still had it all burned red. Now at platinum, you still grab me, even if it's all in my head. But I guess that tattoo suits you well. You even have a new man under your spell. Traded Brooklyn for that Upper East shell. But I remember when you were reading Bukowski, talking about how you can't live without me. I remember when you were reading Bukowski, thinking this is how it should be. Well, you're trying, and I see that. Hell, small talk, still pretty good. How's your father? He's still out west. You still hate the job you got out of school. Even if I wish you'd come back, hell, even I can read between the lines. All this pleading never makes sense. Nothing comes back in time. And I guess that tattoo suits you well. You even have a new man under your spell. Traded Brooklyn for that Upper East hell. But I remember when you were reading Bukowski, talking about how you can't live without me. I remember when you were reading Bukowski, thinking this is how it should be. I owe it all to Bukowski. Nice. That song is called Bukowski. Bullet Riding the Rocks. There you go. I'm right there with you. A little bourbon. Let's do a little quick tune-up. Thanks so much for listening, by the way. We're kind of working our way through the stream, so thanks if you tuned in either on Twitch or on YouTube. I appreciate you. That means a lot. Incorporating me into y'all's busy weeks. Better? All right, Al. Sweet Al. I've been also tuning my guitar in this time. It's kind of a weird time. I've been tuning my guitar down a whole step, which has been interesting. I think also I can sing better in the key. I think it took me about 10 years to realize that. But yeah, so that's kind of what I'm doing. So if you see me tuning a lot, it's just because I'm trying to square that up. Also, I'm just like I need a haircut is the other piece. So I'm like wearing a hat, which I love this hat. It's a Bills hat. I'm a big Bills fan. But I'm always also fidgeting with it. So I apologize if that's a little distracting. Let's do a song on the electric guitar, actually, that I just kind of worked through a little bit before I started. I've played it a couple times, but never live. And this electric guitar, I don't always play. I got a brand new amp while I was in quarantine. Our levels right so we can, so you guys can still hear everything okay. I've been playing around with amps and stuff to try to be cool. This is a Strat. Obviously, before I was playing an acoustic guitar, I can even tune it down just a little bit so you can kind of see what we're dealing with. Maybe I shouldn't do that. I don't know. Anyway, that's what we're working with. A little tremmy. Yep. A little tremolo, little moody blues for the boys and the gals. The song is called I Don't Want to Get High. The story behind it is there was a time when I was living in New York City and I was super depressed about music and just kind of in a weird spot in my life. And a friend of mine, just because he was trying to be nice, looked at me and said, you know, Bub, like, why don't you just like smoke a little weed and get high? That'll make you like feel a little better. And I was like, I don't really want to get high. I just want to get better. And when I said that out loud, I was like, that's a cool name for a song. And I went home and I wrote the whole song. And so my friend, I don't think he even knows that he was the reason to prompt the song, but I never played it out live anyway, so never had a chance to tell him. But anyway, this song is called I Don't Want to Get High, and it's a sort of new song, so here we go. Somebody told me patience is a virtue. Why does it kill me? Does it deserve to? My heart is on fire, doing what I'm supposed to, and drawing a line now. I'm breaking the bad news. I don't wanna get high, I just wanna get better. Don't wanna get high, I just wanna get better. Nothing I say is gonna change it anyway. I don't wanna get high, I just wanna get better, better, yes. Long nights, pushing it deeper, till I just can't fight. Everybody around me says I don't need to worry, but I can't help but wonder why they're my judge and my jury. Well, I don't wanna get high, I just wanna get better. Don't wanna get high, just wanna get better. Nothing I say is gonna change it anyway. I don't wanna get high, just wanna get better, better, yes. Why is it easier to fall apart? Why is it easier to fall apart? Why is it easier to fall apart now? I don't wanna get high, I just wanna get better. I don't wanna get high, I just wanna get better. Nothing I say is gonna change it anyway. I don't wanna get high, I just wanna get better, better, yes. There you go. That's a new one. Gosh, I had to itch on my nose. Mustaches, dude. Mustaches are the worst. They just make my nose itchy. Wash hands. Definitely wash your hands. If you're watching this and you haven't washed your hands, go wash your hands. Make sure you you wear a mask and all that other stuff too. Let's do another one while I got the guitar, electric guitar, excuse me, up and here. I think this song is also like really leans into the kind of tremolo vibe. We were talking earlier about this amp, this Fox amp that I purchased in quarantine with my Trumpy bucks. my $1,200 check, I bought this amp, and it's got like a sick tremolo in it. It's a Vox AC15, and that's my amp I've always wanted to own. And when I was in New York, I could never own it because I just could never carry it to gigs. It was so heavy. So, and now that I have I live somewhere else, I live in a different house, I can have the room to play it and use it. And so I'm really excited to show it off. And so here we go. This song is called Princeton. I wrote this song, I think, in 2015. And I really liked it then, but I just didn't know what to do with it. And then I bought this guitar and this amp, and I found that it was perfect with the tremolo. It's kind of a moody, sad boy song about somebody thinking they're better than you, and they shouldn't be with you because they think they're better than you, which is probably not true all the time. Some people are sheesh. So this was out to a girl I knew a long time ago. Here we go. Let's see if we can get it up on this thing here. Here we go. There it is. Follow me, that's what she said with certainty. Promises break down lies I should have said. Standing there, you act like you have never cared. Build me up, watch the foundation turn to rust. 'Cause we were just falling in line. Nothing you said makes me realize that we had love when you said goodbye. Oh, I'm the fool this time. Scream at me, using the words from that Princeton degree. Tell me all, slow like a heavy southern drawl. 'Cause honey, we were just falling in line. Nothing you said makes me realize we had love when you said goodbye. Oh, I'm the fool this time. 'Cause honey, we were just falling in line. And I'm sorry I wasn't good enough this time. Oh, I thought we had love. I thought that we gave it a try. But I'm the fool this time. Thanks. That's a new song called Princeton, or a new old song, I guess. It's an old song I've repurposed and tried to make something new and kind of simple and sweet. So, let's see here. I want to incorporate as many new songs as I can do. So let me try this one here. Let me actually do this. I'm actually going to go back to the acoustic. Did a couple electric. Maybe we'll do a couple more in a little bit. But this song is kind of newish as well, which I'm actually really happy to say that I've tried this whole quarantine time to write as much as possible, and keep active and just not go crazy, and also stay hydrated. Actually, I'm very thirsty. But write as much as possible. I don't know if people talk as much during these live streams. Maybe I'm talking too much. Maybe you're just like, hey, Bub, can it? Play me a song. But if you're enjoying these stories, drop a comment and say thanks, or move it along, Bub. You know, and I'll be like, all right, cool, I got you. This new song is called, actually, it doesn't have a title yet, but I wrote it after I saw the movie Little Women, which I'm frankly ashamed to say I wrote a song after watching the movie Little Women, maybe, but I really liked the movie, and I thought it was pretty cool, and I thought the story was interesting, and so I wrote a song about it. So right now it's kind of got no title, but the working title is called Little Women, so we'll see what happens. I've been watching, waiting for you by the window, as your sisters come screaming down the hall. I'm bothered, pulling numerous directions, from the debutante to their families on tour. You see that I want you to know that I will always love you. I will always love you. And I know you don't want to hold me, but honey, I will always love you. I will always love you. I can see now this was all misunderstanding. You'd rather just push me away. What about that time we spent out there in winter? Oh, you can't say you don't miss that warm embrace. See that I want you to know that I have always loved you. I have always loved you. And I know you don't want to hold me, but honey, I will always love you. I will always love you. Can we just keep dancing like the night we first met? Just keep spinning on that front porch where we left. And why don't we pretend you love me still? Why don't we just pretend again? Why don't you just spin me round, round, and round again? Now. You see that I want you to know that, honey, I will always love you. I will always love you. And I know maybe you wanna hold me, but honey, I will always love you. I will always love you. That song is a little bouncy bop. Oh, it's great. Love the talking to. Great, cool. All right. So there you go. That song has no real title yet, but it's just kind of a newer song that I really like. And I've been working on it for a little while. This other song is kind of a new song too. It's called Bullseye, And I've played this a little bit live before, but it's not been recorded. And trying to keep with the theme here. I think I'm on for another 20 minutes or so, so I'm trying to add and play as many new songs as I can do. Yeah, trying to do all the rare tracks, trying to do all the new tracks, trying to do all the stuff you may have never heard before. Let me see if I can also, I might even do maybe a couple of covers. We'll see what happens, you know? It's wild out here. Where did it go? I'm just trying to pull up the tabs for this cover. These feel kind of loose, these live streams, which is actually really nice because I feel like what's interesting about live streams in general is I feel like, you know, they're trying to blend like a live show and an internet show, and I feel like people can be more candid, both artists and fans, honestly. So if you also have a comment, or if you have a request, even if you happen to know my music enough that you want to hear something of mine, feel free to drop a comment and let me know. I'll be happy to play for you. So anyway, anyhow, there is that. Let me see. Let me just get this going. Ba 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 boom. We'll try that out in a minute. Let's do Bullseye, though. As requested by myself and promised by myself, I'm going to do the song called Bullseye. Here we go. I wrote this song in Nashville, so it has a little bit of a country vibe. Here we go. Ever since I was young, always played the fool. Lost my mind a couple times, chasing after you. Thought my day would come, well, the more chances I took. Honey, you never gave a second look. Because I was a broken bow, shooting off all my arrows, missing every time that you came around. Now you're in the crosshairs smiling, sitting across the room, and I'm hoping this time I'll hit the bullseye. Haven't seen you in ages, looks like you haven't changed. Swear to God I'll never turn the page. Do you still think about me? I hope you still know my name. Do you ever wonder how we got this way? Because I was a broken bow, shooting off all my arrows, missing every time that you came around. Now you're in the crosshairs smiling, sitting across the room, and I'm hoping this time I'll hit the bullseye. I pray my aim is steady, pray my heart is true, and I pray one day you'll love me too. Because I was a broken bow, shooting off all my arrows, missing every time that you came around. Now you're in the crosshairs smiling, sitting across the room, and I'm hoping this time I'll hit the bullseye. Just a fun little jaunt there, that's all. Cool, boom, boom, boom. Let's do, let me see if I can do this one here. We got to get this good here. Yeah, let's give this a shot. I've been playing it a little bit, and I like doing it. It's kind of fun and silly, and we'll see if I can remember it. It's a little cover song. If you know the words, and I won't know that you're singing, but please feel free to sing along at home. Here we go. I've been phoning all night and morning. Heard you say, tell him I'm not home. Now you're confessing, but I'm still guessing. I've been your fool for far too long. Girl, don't lie just to say my feelings. Girl, don't cry, tell me nothing's wrong. Well, girl, don't try and make up phony reasons. I'd rather leave than never believe if this is it. Please let me know. Well, if this ain't love, well, you better let me go. If this is it, well, I wanna know. If this ain't love, well, baby, just say so. If this is it. You've been thinking, and I've been drinking. We both know that it's not right. Now you're pretending that it's not ending. You'll say anything to avoid the fight. Girl, don't lie. Tell me that you need me. Girl, don't cry. And tell me nothing's wrong. Well, I'll be alright one way or another. So let me go. You make me wanna stay. If this is it, please let me know. Well, if this ain't love, well, you better let me go. If this is it, well, I wanna know. If this ain't love, well, baby, just say so. If this is it. How was that? That was a little fun side note there, shaking it up. I never know if people want to hear more covers during these things or more originals or like a mix. So I try to like do a little bit of a mix, just everyone. That way, everyone's stoked on it. Cool. Let's see here. I pulled up a bunch of new stuff, and I want to just make sure I get to it all. Oh yeah, this song I wrote, it's really, really new. And it's very simple. And I was watching, there's this movie called Fever Pitch that they made in 2006 with Drew Barrymore and Jimmy Fallon. It's about like the Red Sox and everything. But actually, that movie is based on a prior movie they made in like 1995 or something in England called Fever Pitch. And it's a similar premise where it's got Colin Firth in it, and he's obsessed with Arsenal Football Club instead of the Red Sox as in the American movie. And at the end of the movie, there's this kind of like raucous little score by Van Morrison. And I was watching it and I was like, I really want to write a song like that. And so I did my best to write a song like Van Morrison would write a song. So you can let me know if I made it there. But this song is called Notting Hill. When you found me, darling, I was a fireball. When you found me, darling, I was nothing at all. And you twist me around to somewhere I can't see. And I needed love. Didn't think it'd find me. Come on, darling, won't you love me? Darling, won't you love me still? Come on, darling, won't you love me? Darling, won't you love me still? Well, I know you want to live like Notting Hill, but Julia, I can't sit still. Darling, won't you love me? Darling, won't you love me still? Just like Notting Hill. By the time I knew you had your hand in mine, could have sworn I'd change in the blink of an eye. Well, come on, darling, won't you love me? Darling, won't you love me still? Come on, darling, won't you love me? Darling, won't you love me still? Well, now I know you want to live like Notting Hill, but Julia, I can't sit still. Darling, won't you love me? Darling, won't you love me still? Just like Notting Hill. Come on, darling, won't you love me? Darling, won't you love me still? Come on, darling, won't you love me? Darling, won't you love me still? Well, I know you wanna live like Notting Hill, Julia, I can't sit still. Darling, won't you love me still? Oh, not nice. Hopefully I didn't make anybody's ears bleed on that one there. Oh yeah, that's a nice reference to American Psycho there, Jeff. Yeah, so thank you for listening to that song. That's a brand new song. That was a pretty loud tune, a lot of strumming. If you know my catalog of work, it's kind of like a sister song or brother song to the song I have called Darling, which is a very similar, but that's more like Southern in file, you know, in style and size, and kind of, this is much more, I think, you know, 90s British, but well, you know, you guys be the judge. Let's see here. I want to try to pull up all the new stuff. Let's do this. I can just do, I've never played this live at all. I could do this. This song is kind of a sad song, but it's a very new song. I won't end on this, but I'll play this right now. So I've probably got about 2, maybe 3 more songs. So if you have any requests, I'd get them in now. I'll play this song right now, and then mainly because I'm playing to either friends of or members of my band. So I feel like this is a good song to hear. It's kind of an acoustic song, funny enough. But it's maybe the most honest song I've written in a long time. I hate when people say, like, you know, oh, this song is like ripped out of my journal or diary, but this is kind of that vibe. I don't keep a journal or a diary, but if I did, it'd probably sound something like this. So anyway, let's go. Here we go. This song has no title as well, but it's maybe, I think right now it's called Don't Worry About Me. Here we go. Sometimes I wonder if I would have made it to Nashville. Gave it up for a girl with pretty eyes. And I think it's fair for you to say you never really had it. Give it all I had, but never found a way. Maybe someday someone will ask me. Maybe someone will pretend to care. While I'm stumbling home, losing track of my phone in my mind. Say, don't worry about me, you're just wasting your time. Oh, I think to myself at night, I'm too old to be on the internet. So I drink too much and say nothing is wrong. And my kidding anyone but myself. Does it ever really matter? And I found dreams don't just fade at 8 a.m. Maybe someday someone will ask me. Maybe someday someone will pretend to care. While I'm stumbling home, losing track of my phone in my mind. Say, don't worry about me, just wasting your time. Oh, don't worry about me, you're just wasting your time. There you go, it's kind of a new song. Yeah, and also if you would like to send a tip, please send the tips, I think are in the comment. So any dollars you're willing to spare, I would greatly appreciate it. I think there's prompts there for Venmo and PayPal. If you're able to spare $1, $2, or more, honestly, I'd greatly appreciate it. And thank you. I'm glad you like that song. It's a sad song, but I'm trying to make something kind of John Prine-esque, you know. It's kind of fitting. Obviously, he's passed now, and I was never a huge John Prine fan, and then kind of right before he passed, I started to like dig into his work a lot more, and then he's gone. So it's kind of too bad, and a little bit of too little, too late. Stevie B, could you talk? Sheesh. So on that note, I probably will do, unless let me see if there's anything else I want to touch on quick. I think that might be, what I'll do is I'll do one more song before I wrap this up, because I think we're getting close to the end mark. So I just want to say thank you to Lattice Concerts for having me. Cody, Jeff, Alex, Elsa. I don't know if Andrew's in here, but thank you guys. Elsa, obviously, thank you for help, cluing me into this, and the band, obviously, thank you for being my band members and watching, and obviously, Carol, thank you for watching. I see you, and Benny as well. I see. Thank you so much for checking it out. If I missed anybody, please don't hesitate to reach out. If you like what you've heard, not only can you find me on the internet at StephenBabcockmusic.com, but you can find me on Instagram at Stephen, STEPHEN B Music. So at Stephen B Music on Instagram, StephenBabcockmusic.com, Facebook.com/StephenBabcockmusic. And kind of, if you just search my name and then put music at the end, you'll probably find everything I released. It's also all the stuff that a lot of the stuff I played, other than the first song and this last one I'm going to do, everything else was not on Spotify. But if you'd like to hear stuff that I have released, all of it's available on Spotify under Stephen Babcock. Thank you so much. I'm super grateful. I think in this weird time of Corona, it just makes you realize what matters in your life. And I'm super blessed and super grateful to have such great friends and great fans and great folks in the world who are interested in seeing what I'm doing on a Thursday. So thank you so much. This last song is called Willow Tree. I think it's fitting because I wrote this song for my parents about their kind of relationship and them being together for as long as they've been together. And I realized the tree I was referencing in the song, that was a reference to a tree at my childhood home, was actually a birch tree and not a willow tree. But now that I live in a home here in Buffalo, New York, I have a willow tree in my backyard. So it's very fitting, I think. So anyway, thank you so much. My name is Stephen Babcock, and the song is called Willow Tree. Here we go. Actually, I'll put this on here. Dance with me, won't you? Dance with me. Just take my hand, hold me close. Watch your dress with its soft caress, honey, you just harm me. But I wasn't for falling. I wasn't for falling. Honey, now I wasn't for falling. In love, oh, in love with you. In your eyes, oh, I see my own demise. I beg you, what can I do? My regrets, oh, they seem to second guess. And here you are, oh, you shelter me. But I wasn't for falling. I wasn't for falling. Honey, now I wasn't for falling. In love, oh, in love with you. Now I'm here at the end of all my years, and we're still spinning round the room. Laying to rest all the misery that's left, and place us by the willow tree, and bury me. One of those. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Stephen Babcock. Please feel free to check out more of my music. Stephen Babcock, StephenBabcock. You can find that on Instagram at StephenBMusic, StephenBabcockmusic.com online, Facebook.com/StephenBabcockmusic, or you can find me on Spotify or just Google search my name. You'll find something. Thank you so much for having me. Hopefully you have a wonderful rest of your Thursday, a great weekend, and I hope you guys are all staying safe and are having the best quarantine you can. So until next time, bye guys.